the commissioner of KZN, we must take him to court after this march so that his utterances can be declared invalid and unconstitutional. He said in one of the press conferences that they have now abandoned the police service, they are now going to use combat. He's got no such option in the constitution. Police service is not his underwear that he changes anyhow he wants. It is a police service. Whether he's sleeping, whether he's awake, it's a police service. It's a service to our people. It's not a combat. But the desperation of wanting to be something high in the police has made him to say nonsensical, stupid things that he will regret for the rest of his life. Whether you are excited, whether you are not excited, do not utter words as a police commissioner, a man in authority that will instigate violence against your own citizens. Police must at all times act with restraint because they know that where there are many people, there is potentially agent provocateurs. And therefore, always, police, because they are a service, must always talk to us. Guys, this way, not that way, don't do this. Maybe this way can work. What do you want? Can we help you? That's how the police must work. Not these apartheid tactics that we've been subjected to for the last 3 days because of Bekiked. So he must know that all of those tactics haven't worked. Ramaphosa says to business, open, I will protect you. Malema says to business, close. And then look at who business listens to between Ramaphosa and Malema. God, Oscar Chena Kabombalula, Levo Lamola, Kaufela Bona, they are suffering from political jealousy. This machine I'm running, none of them, none of their great-grandfathers, great-father, grandfather, whatever in their family has ever done this. And they will not do it themselves, and their children will never do it. I know, I've lived with them. They suffer from political jealousy because they will never ever have a pitiful thing like this that wakes up and says, we are tired of this nonsense. Close all of this because the whole world must know there is shenanigans going on in this country. Our people stay in the shacks. Our people don't have water. Our people don't have electricity. 30 years into democracy. And those who sing for supper say, hi, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do this. Because they are begging Ramaphosa. I don't beg Ramaphosa. I don't beg any of them. Let me tell you, the success of the ANC depended on Russia, depended on China, depended on other countries, Angola, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Zambia. They gave Nigeria, gave the ANC money for it to wage struggle in South Africa successfully. Kalnias is here. He will tell you where the monies came from when they were engaged in a struggle. But let me tell you a difference between us and them. We have no single country behind us. No country gives us money. No businessman gives us money. No one is supporting financially and materially the EFF. When you came here today, it was Zama Zama. Not because the leadership doesn't like you. We paid for buses, 196 buses, to come and fetch you. Those buses wrote a letter this morning at 2 a.m. and said, the minister called and said, if you get a subsidy from government, don't give them buses. And then they cancelled. We paid more than 1 million for you to be here. Those buses were cancelled at 2 a.m. I think that letter must be shared as now publicly on the Facebook, WhatsApp, everywhere, for people to know this sell-out company that took our money and succumbed to government pressure. I am not complaining. I'm just saying to you, as you speak from the comfort of your home, you must know how difficult the struggle is. It's not an easy thing that today we wake up a house of a provincial secretary of the EFF, Moshekoma, has been raided by police. How on earth does the success of a minister depends on how many tires have you arrested? He says, I've arrested 25,000 tires. And how many people have you arrested? Then they say the minister is successful because he arrested tires. Since when? And this business is keeping quiet because tires are sold by small business on the streets and all of that. Since when? It's a business of tires in South Africa illegal.
Yes.
There are drugs on the streets. They will never collect those drugs. There are nyaupes on the street. They will never collect those nyaupes. But they are proud to collect a visible tire. It's not hidden. It doesn't require sophistication. It doesn't require intelligence. It will not throw a stone. So, comrades, don't listen to these clowns. With all of that being done, with all of intimidation, with all the court orders against the EFF, everybody in South Africa listened to the EFF and said today is not a working day. Today is not a normal day. So you must be proud of yourself, fighters, that you made it without looting, without burning a building, without burning a bus. Comrades, the history will remember you. That you are not scared of 3,400 and something soldiers. You are not scared of 18,000 policemen on the street. You are not scared of the helicopters that are roving on top of our houses every day as part of intimidation. You said helicopter, no helicopter. Ramaphosa must fall. I'm going to Ramaphosa must fall. That is a sign of a determination. That is a sign of a fearless fighter. That is a sign of people who say, we will rather die than to succumb to the dictatorship of Ramaphosa. Comrades, those who say that no, contest 2024 elections, you can't remove a president through a back door. The president has been elected by the people. It's a lie. Ramaphosa was never elected by the people. Ramaphosa was elected by parliament. You elected parliament. Parliament elected the president. And therefore, to say the president must resign or must step down now is not unconstitutional. We have done it before with Jacob Zuma, with all his credentials, Jacob Zuma, with all his history of belonging to black people and African communities in rural areas. We still said go. How can this sellout defeat us when we said to Zuma go? With all good history he had. This one of a history of being an adopted child of a white family will never be our friend and will never defeat us. So today we're sending a message to the whole African continent. You don't have weapons, you only have your bodies. Go and put them on the picket lines and tell all those dictators in Africa that their days are numbered. South Africa and Africa belongs to democracy. Comrades, they want to kill us, let them do it. They want to torture us, let them do it. They want to arrest us, let them do it. We don't have anything We only have our bodies and our souls. And even if they kill us, even if they arrest us, they will never kill or arrest our souls. We will die with our conscience and our souls intact. We will know that we never sold out at any time in the history of South Africa. Comrades, ke a le kgopela o ska ba le motho a neimang ngwana Mbalula. A ka ta rekisa o tshwana le Mbalula. A rata bjala o tshwana le Mbalula. O tsebe bjala bona le o shirinka monano. A o nagana botse o tailwe. So Mbalula, I know him. He sings for supper. And he cries. When they remove him from positions, he cries like a small baby. That's why he still cries for the position of the Minister of Police till this date. When they were doing reshuffle not so long ago, he was still reminding us of how he was removed as a Minister of Police. That thing is still a pain, as if he was born a Minister of Police. So don't listen to such sellouts who sing for supper and not only sing it. You think it's a song, you want to follow it, a person just starts crying. Akalela imposition. So don't be like such sellouts. We are here to show those sellouts that we can live a good life outside the ANC. We can live and say to everyone, it's actually too hot outside the ANC. It's not cold outside the ANC. This myth that they were preaching, that when you are outside the ANC, you will feel cold. We are breaking that myth brick by brick until South Africans realize that there is life outside the ANC. They must never think that ANC is a synonym of life. ANC is not a synonym of life. It's just another failed liberation movement in Africa. So fighters, high discipline, high morale, listen to your marshals. Members of the media, let's respect each other. Listen to the colleagues so that we don't live here accused that media was pushed and all of that. Be flexible. There is no road. Don't sleep. You must check your button left, right, or straight. So, Vagarvort, Ibule Makro. And then Rena Snao Udalfa sign. Kalitzor, Tabajawana Shiji. When the police have gone past the turn, so now we turn this way. And then we send them off track. And then they have to run the other way to catch us on the other side. Mamutaki gave me our. Let's go.